Hello world, this is episode 5 and I go by the name of CA Revolution and this is React.
Man, I'm trying to get it. Man, I got goals, but I'm stuck in
So today's episode, we're going to talk about pushing past fatigue. By show of hands, how many of you all have started something, you're starting to operate in it, you were getting good, kind of felt like you found your stride, and then out of nowhere, boom, you just got tired, started to fizzle out a little bit. I do understand that because work can be draining. It can take away some of your mental capacity, it can take away your energy, ruin your vibe, mess up the flow of your day, so forth and so on. Yet these exhausting things exist to help you to build stamina. You need stamina for life in general. You need stamina to help you be present, maybe to help you with relationships, family, your marriage, your spouse, your job, just your purpose overall. Otherwise, when something comes up, you don't have any stamina, you're gonna burn out, you're gonna get tired, and you're gonna quit. You can have a nice car, nice rims, perfect engine, excellent transmission, gear shift is amazing, tires with the rims and a beautiful sound system. But if you run out of gas, you're not gonna go anywhere. So let me explain three major things that I believe contributes to fatigue. So the first thing is discouragement. And a lot of things can discourage us. Patience can be a main factor because maybe you set a goal to be at a certain level by a certain amount of time, but you didn't get there in that time limit. So now you have to stretch that goal out and it's gonna take longer than you expected to. And as millennials, we hear this all the time. You're a microwave generation. A lot of us are looking at the amount of time it takes, and if we're not successful by 30, we feel like life is a failure. Words of a wise person, your youth is your prime. It means that I have time to make mistakes, to gather from those mistakes, and then to carry on. Don't be so impatient. Another reason is insecurity. Man, listen, for myself, I know I compared myself to a lot of people throughout my journey. And if they're further than I thought I should be, I would be upset about it. When in terms, it's not the same journey. It could be a similar story, but the process and the journey could be completely different. Another thing I used to think is that I wasn't smart enough. So one of the things that happened to me when I was younger, I was mentally abused. People used to always call me bad names like dumb or stupid or retarded or dingy or whatever it was. So now as a boss and I make my own decisions and I move at my own speed, I have to think about the times that I'm thinking I'm not smart enough, and I have to remind myself that I'm actually more than qualified. I'm more than smart enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it to where I am right now. So another thing that can make you feel really insecure is feeling underappreciated. And I know there are a lot of people right now who feel like you're putting in a lot of work, but no one's noticing it. And it makes you upset and it makes you feel like, why in the world am I doing this? Listen, I want to encourage you and I want to tell you, even though they don't see it now, you keep working because you're bigger than the assignment. You keep working because the best opportunities, they're still on the way. You can't get tired in the middle because when you think about it, you're already further along. Is it worth it to continue to push forward, or is it worth it to just turn around and go back to where you started? You know what's at the beginning of the race. You don't know what's at the end of the race. So keep on going. That's important for you to do in this journey because you want to make sure you have the confidence to pursue whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Last but not least, on my 3 things that contribute to fatigue and burnout. Having no grit. So you have to have grit. Grit is fortitude. It's to-do-itness. It's tenacity. Right? You have to have grit. Why? You've got to get back up again. In this journey, failure is a part of success. So in order for you to be successful, you got to fail. It's not to say we hope you fail. It's just to say you're going to. And when you do, you can't take the loss as a loss. It's a lesson. You got to win from that. I think it was Albert Einstein that said, I didn't fail 100 times. I just found 100 different ways to succeed. That was good. I did not go viral 100 times. I just found 100 ways to go viral. In this journey, you're going to fail, but you've got to get back up. Think about this. When it comes to survival, why is it that we will do anything by any means necessary to survive? But when we have a choice, for some reason, we cower. When having grit is not an option, we will make a way to make it happen. But when having grit is optional, we choose to go with it or go without it. Think about it like a relay race. If you're on a track and all 4 people don't finish the race, if even one person quit, then they quit for the team. And if you quit, then think about what that's going to do for the team. But you have to be the one to do it. You can't tire out. You can't burn out because the job still has to get done and you're the one that has to make it happen. Even though you're tired right now, you're fatigued, you're down, you're discouraged, you're beat up, you're bruised, you're broken. I get it. I understand. I've been there before. But every single time I've been there, I had to tell myself, What in the world did you get into this for? Why did you start? Because when you remember your why, you'll remember what you have to do. And it's not about what's going on right now. That's a very small factor in the grand scheme of things, because this is temporary. Whatever you're going through, it's temporary. It's just for the moment. This is just a small sacrifice compared to the big picture. And when the big picture is revealed, you'll understand that the final thing was on the other side of discouragement. The final big picture was on the other side of being insecure. The final big picture was on the other side of not having grit. Right now, you've experienced what it's like to do it with just the beginning. You just started. You've experienced what it's like to maybe be in the middle of it. But see what it's like if you persevere. See what it's like if you get through the other side, on the other side when it's finished. You didn't start this race to quit. You didn't begin this journey to throw in the towel. I believe that you can finish because I know that I have in many instances. And if I can do it, I believe you can do it. So you get back up again. Get back up and fight. Get back up and believe. Get back up and triumph. Get back up and persevere. Get back up and finish this obstacle. The finish line is at your fingertips. Hey guys, if you like this video, I need a big favor from you. I need you to put down in the comments one quote that's helped you to persevere. Or what's your inspiration? Who are you doing this for? And just let this be a reminder. I need you to like, share, comment, subscribe, tag, do all these different things. Push past your fatigue.
I see the look on the hater face. Old thoughts get erased, old me get replaced. New bills, new keys, and a new safe. A new mental space where I rent it out. I got a brighter future, now don't try to tint it out. I can finally see the light of the day when I used to cry away, wondering where, when, and how. Elevated all my stinking thinking. False reality.